I'm Danny.
And I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA Live, baby.
I like the getup.
I know. You like our shirts? Thank you, Howard. We love our shirts.
Thank you, brother.
I like the color blue, too. I like this navy blue.
Me, too. That's my favorite color, actually.
So anyway, I want to get right to this, okay?
Go ahead.
The shout-outs will have to wait until next week because Danny and I ventured to Mohegan Sun on December 1st. And we went to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Oh my God. They were beyond mesmerizing. And we enjoyed it so much. We were right there on the floor. Like we were several rows in front. But let me tell you, it didn't matter where you sat. It was a show to be seen. And I implore everybody who has not seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra to do so. Put it on your bucket list, people. And actually, I think December 20th, they're at the Prudential Center. So go get your tickets. Thank you. So with that said, I just wanted to play some clips from our phones that we took of the orchestra. And I hope you enjoy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Trans-Siberian Orchestra!
Yeah.
I love that. Keep going, keep rolling, baby. Let me tell you, I can watch that over and over again. But anyway, next up, after the commercial break, we're going to be here in the studio with Jazzy Mejia. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Eres bella, tus ojitos me iluminan, aunque no quiera, me tiene loco en la cabeza. Guardo tus fotos, no las he borrado, y tus besitos no los he olvidado. Eres bella, I think about you all the time, but it's been 2 years now since I last saw you, y no saliste.
DNA in the house. Make sure you check out their radio station that what Miss J and the Misfits are on. Let's go.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve, returning to the stage for the first time in over 10 years. Coming to a city near you. Go to tsotickets.com for show dates and tickets. Don't miss the all-new show. Soaring guitars, dazzling lasers, and enough pyro to keep you warm all season. Coming to a city near you. Go to tsotickets.com for show dates and tickets. The Lost Christmas Eve, live in concert.
You
Let
know
me
what?
tell you
I
something.
get-
That show was ridiculous.
and I get exhausted just watching the commercial. You know?
Yeah, I don't know how Chris does it, man.
I don't know. Chris Caffrey, kudos to you, dude.
Yeah, brother.
Anyway, I want to bring on our next guest. She's a pop star sensation, and her name is Jazzy Mejia. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to DNA.
Thanks for having me.
Oh God, are you kidding me? I love her hair. I just love her hair.
Thank
Like
you.
a little mermaid,
Oh, there you go.
Ariel. My little Ariel.
Yeah, I tend to get that a lot. That one and Brave.
Oh, that's right.
That all the time. I'm
It's-
like, I'll take it. That's
Oh,
awesome.
I love it. So we're gonna start off because I did some research on her.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm like, the floor is to you, honey.
And you know, the floor is always mine. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, she started at a very, very young age.
Okay.
Very young. What is that?
Oh no.
That is my phone. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know how to turn on. I'm talking to you guys over my laptop, and my iMessages are connected to my laptop.
Oh,
It's all
okay.
right. Don't worry about it.
Don't
You're just
worry.
very busy, so we already know that.
Let me try to turn it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start over.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she started as a very young girl
Okay.
at 12 years old. She actually started at 8, right? She started at 8. So you have a very musical family, from what I understand.
Very musical. I think everyone in my family actually has some part in the music industry in their own way. It's pretty crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So my dad, he's been in the industry for so long. He's worked for so many labels. He now does radio promotion. He's been doing it his whole life. And then my brother, he actually produced my entire album. He's an incredible producer. My other brother is a DJ. And then I was in a girl group with my 2 sisters.
Right. That's what I was gonna get to. Oh my! And you won like the Rising Star competition at 12.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy. And then my mom has been my momager my whole life. You know,
Yeah.
so she knows everything there is to know about management, and so she's helped me a lot in my career. So yeah, everyone's in it. It's a family team.
So how many sisters were in it?
So it was me and my 2 sisters. Yeah, the 2 of us.
Wow.
We were called Mejia.
Mejia. Okay, so how is that growing up with 2? Did you fight a lot? Yeah, I knew it. You're talking about 3 girls, okay? You're talking about 3 boys are different. 3 girls?
You know what? Of course we had our little moments, but I was the baby. I was the youngest, and my oldest is 6 years older than me. So I more looked up to her kind of like a second motherly figure in a sense, like when we were on tour and things like that. I didn't always like what she said, but I always listened to her because she was much older than me. And then my other sister, we're only a year apart. So we were the babies. And so she led the way, and because she's older, she's been in the industry longer than I have, doing, being on tour, being signed to record labels, stuff like that. And so I always took her advice and respected it. Although, like I said, I don't always like it.
I know how it is.
I try to keep the peace.
I know exactly how it is because I had an older brother, not an older sister. But, it was like anybody else could talk to me and I would be like, oh, okay, cool. My brother would say something, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, no matter what it is, like, okay.
I grew up with 2 older sisters. So
yeah.
Did you listen to them? Did you listen to them?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually did. 'Cause being the youngest and stuff like that, I always listen to Teresa or Justina.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what? I had a lot of respect for my 2 older sisters and stuff like that. Not their boyfriends, but I have respect for them.
I think it's different with boys though.
Yeah.
Boys with older. I think it's a different kind of relationship than when it's all girls because
Yeah. Girls are more like, you know?
yeah, definitely.
Women are more, you know, that's why they say felines. You know, we're like,
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
I used to shut the door all the time when they had that argument.
but it's a cool thing. I mean, it's normal for siblings to not always see eye to eye. You know,
Yeah.
me and my brother, we had our moments too. You know, love you, John, but you know, he was always, you know.
But I was the only one that really did music. Me and my father and stuff like that. So it was a lot. Teresa could sing, but she never really, you know what I'm saying, pursued it.
Okay, we're talking about it.
But yeah, you're right. That's how it is.
No, so when you started this group, and I want to know a little bit about when you toured. You actually went to Australia for the Slime Fest.
So yeah, so I've been in multiple girl groups. I've always been a girl group girl. So I was in my first girl group was called LT3, which stood for less than 3, and there was 2 of us, right? And that's who I actually won the Los Angeles Rising Star Award with.
Okay.
Was with LT3, and then I was in the Mejia Sisters, and we went to China, and we toured 45 cities across China. I was in China for months and months and months, which was a crazy experience. And then I was in a group called GRL under Robin Manson.
Yeah, baby. Go ahead.
So with GRL, we toured Australia, and we headlined the Nickelodeon Slime Fest. Yeah, which was
How was that?
I knew it. I knew
Slime
it.
Fest.
She said the Slime Fest. I'm like, yup, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it was incredible. I have been working at this for such a long time. When I was on that stage in an arena where everybody was screaming the lyrics back at us, it was so surreal, and I was like, okay, I've made it. Like that was the moment where I was like, whoa, okay, thank you God, I've done it. That tour on its own was just so surreal. It was like 4 a.m. wake up calls every day, radio station to radio station, driving around hearing our song on the radio. When we were going from interview to interview, we were on the news, we were doing meet and greets, we were doing club shows, arena shows, and I was like, wow. Like although I had been doing it my whole life, that felt like an overnight success, how fast that took off. Like that girl group specifically. I was like, okay, this is what I've been doing it for.
Yeah. That's exciting to be, like, where was your favorite place to travel?
I would say China.
Really?
Yeah, it felt like another world from obviously LA. But they really roll out the red carpet for you in China. They treat the American artists like they're Michael Jackson. Like that's how I felt. So being in China and seeing like our billboards across buildings and literally having security guards take us everywhere and that was my first taste of like, I guess, fame in a sense, the way that they treated us there, our name in lights, and that was when I was with my sister, so it felt like really special. But I just liked China, how they treated us with so much just respect and kindness and gratitude, and I felt really special.
Yeah,
China.
I hear that a lot because especially like not only just China, just in Europe in general too.
Just everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
It's true. Because I mean, I've gone, I've gone to Greece because I have family there. Yeah. But like things around there that they just take it in differently than they do here in the States.
They're very appreciative.
Right. They're very appreciative of the talent and the music that comes from other countries. And they're just, it's not like they bow down to you. It's just, they just treat you with the utmost respect.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's just a respect level, and it's just beautiful. I was grateful. I was like, wow, like I feel so grateful to be here.
Yeah, I understand that perfectly. And they just, there's a difference between going to a place in a venue in China and going to a venue in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I got no
it's kind of like they live in the future there as well, like the technology and like the way the buildings would light up. It was like I've never seen it before. Their stages were insane, like things that I'm just like, whoa, like this is really felt like I was in another world. That's all I can say.
What's the big city? Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong got that huge city, right? In there?
In Japan.
Yeah, Shanghai.
Shanghai. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
First time I ever went to Shanghai, I was just like,
You know what's on my bucket list though? Dubai.
Oh, I've never been to Dubai. I would love to go.
Dubai's cool.
Dubai's cool.
Dubai's
It's more
cool.
than cool. Okay. Dubai's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's more than cool. It's go ahead. Help me out here, Jazzy.
Honestly, I've never been. I really would love to go. It just like
Me and you girls trip. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Honestly, it just seems, I like the bougie life, and it seems like kind of bougie. It seems really nice. It seems like you dress up and you go to dinner. Then they have the quads that you ride around in the desert. I don't know. It just seems fun.
It just seems like fun over there.
No, when you go into the buildings, they're ridiculous.
They're ridiculous.
Yeah.
And when you go into the buildings, first time you get in there, you go right into there. All of a sudden, you look up and everything's just like, I can't afford this.
But you know,
you know what I'm saying?
I've never been there, but you know what? As odd as it may seem, I've actually been to Canada in downtown Montreal.
Okay.
Clean. You could eat off the subway floor.
Yeah.
That's how clean it was.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. And they have the trains that run on tires. They don't run on like normal the steel rails or whatever. And I'm not kidding. When I went into the subway, well, the metro, excuse me, the metro, and I saw the cars, and they had like TV monitors, marble. They had I was besides myself. They even had an underworld city. It was just
it's so cool.
Downtown Montreal. It's only 6.5 hour drive. That's it.
What?
6.5 hours to get there from New York.
Oh, from New York. For me, in LA, it's a lot further.
A little bit longer.
That's so funny.
But it'll be a little bit longer, maybe another.
Just a little bit longer. But I'd love to go. I spent some time in Toronto.
Toronto was nice too.
Toronto was nice. I liked it. The city life kind of reminded me about Los Angeles. It wasn't too different from LA, in my opinion.
Except the weather.
I mean, I went during like a sunny week.
Yeah. Like Canada, I mean, for them to get I think it was like 60 degrees was like a bonus.
Oh wow.
Yeah. When I was there, it was in the 60s, and that was like the hottest at that time. And that was like in August.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Canada's cool, but it's cool.
It's cool.
It's really cool. So anyway, I was getting off of that. I'm sorry. So we can talk a little bit about your album that just came out in September.
Yeah.
And it's called Daydream, correct?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that album.
So Daydream, like I said earlier, was produced by my brother. The entirety of the album was written by us two. We were the team. It kind of happened in the sense because, like I said, I've been working with a lot of girl groups and, just other producers throughout time. And I was kind of taking a break. I felt a little bit just overwhelmed by the music industry. And I was like, okay, I need to kind of take a step back and kind of figure out who I am in this music industry, because it's been dictated a lot by a lot of other people. That's just how it goes, a lot of other opinions and stuff like that. And then one day my brother texted me, he said, hey, let's make you an album. I said, I'm in, let's do it. And it took us about a year to complete the album. And it was such a fun experience. I feel like my brother knows me better than most people. And so it flowed so well. And it, kind of talks about, if you pay attention, it kind of talks about my life starting as a child up until now, in the sense where, it starts with the song Daydream. And it talks about when I was a kid, I would, sit around and I would dream about, all the things that I wanted to do when I grew up, when it came to the music industry. I wanted to be on these big stages and travel the world and do all of these things, but I was just a little girl. And so that song was like the perfect starter. And then it goes into, love situations I've had, situationships and friendships, and moves into now and just being kind of grateful. My last song on the album is called Wake Up, and just about just being grateful every day to just have another chance to reinvent yourself, and just every day I'm just grateful to be alive, honestly, and just do it all again,
She's done so much so far.
Yeah.
She has done a lot. I want to get into some of the music. We do have some video if Mr. Producer Man will play it for us.
Okay.
You already know DJ Energetic. Everybody listening out there, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this?
We'll be taking lots of pictures, driving Benzes, and we'll pop champagne on TV. Look at me, I'm a pop star princess. Do you believe? We'll be taking lots of pictures, making hits. I'll teach you how to play the game on easy. Look at me like bright lights and diamond rings. The cameras flash, my cell phone pings. I'm number one, I'm popular. Red carpets, private planes. They call my name, they give me things. I'm world renowned, I'm popular. I'm drunk off a worldwide attention. I'm a bandit in recognition. Investors can see my vision, and $1 just hit my account. I'm drunk off a worldwide attention. I'm a bandit in recognition. Investors can see my vision, and $1 just hit my account. Watching you see. We'll be taking lots of pictures, driving Benzes, and we'll popping champagne on TV. Look at me, I'm a pop star princess. Do you believe? We'll be taking lots of pictures, making hits. I'll teach you how to play the game on easy. Look at me like.
I was like, pop star.
Hey.
If I could do those moves, I would break a hip.
No.
I tried with a couple of other people, and we were dancing and stuff. And I I wish we had more room back here so I could, really move in it. But that stomach, damn.
Oh,
Stomach. She's got it going on.
oh my God.
She's got to go. Listen, I give props when props are due. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love the record. Love this song.
And
it really does. Yeah. And it really does make
it really
you
pops. I love the pop.
You're taking all the words out of my mouth
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I just love the pop.
You know what I'm saying? Because she went, oh, man. She went, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It gives me that authentic, real, pop
And she
record.
has that. I'm sorry. I'm having a conversation here. We're gonna she has a very seductive voice, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
No, you weren't gonna say it.
Yes, I was.
I said it
Oh
first.
my goodness.
No, but it has a very seductive voice where it's like, I'm like, go girl.
Oh.
It's a very good
girl.
record. It's a very good record.
It's a good record. I love the record.
Mhm.
And I got another 9 minutes of that video and stuff, but I was getting I was like, okay, we got to.
Right.
Do you want us to play some more?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Producer Man, play some more. I'll tell you when to stop. Go ahead. Woo-hoo-hoo. Jazzy Mejia. Baby.
Let's go. DNA mix.
I think I need another margarita. I'm on Miami Beach with all my mamacita. It's a cutie house before my name without a t-shirt. Now my girl's tripping, thinking I'm a leader. Single. Might have broke somebody's heart. Right now I'm single. Cause life's just too damn good. All night, doing it how I like that. Don't even have to try, baby. Don't have to try.
Keep it going, baby.
You already know DJ Energy and DJ Max.
And clean
Let's go.
necklace, fake friends, essence. Oh my goodness, y'all so worried about me. I've been healing, praying, chilling. Y'all keep talking. Any minute I'ma blow. You can't get close to me, no, 'cause I'ma blow. These leashes off of me.
Ooh, the head girl.
Just like a rocket ship to the moon, I'm ET like a paper plane flying over you. Like the sky, like the stars, like the sun, be in June. Like the stair, way to heaven, like the cakes bright and grown. Like Michael Jordan walking on the air, like a goal that's hard to reach at a height that isn't fair. Like an angel on a cloud, a honey to a bear. If you need me, don't you worry. I just wanna get high with you, baby. I just wanna get high with you, baby.
Ow.
We are not stopping right now.
Okay.
Keep going. That DNA Max.
There we go, baby.
What's your favorite?
I don't wanna do this with you, yeah. I just wanna do what I do, yeah. Never meant to break your heart, yeah. I just wanna do something new, yeah. I don't wanna do this with you, yeah. I just wanna do what I do, yeah. Never meant to break your heart. I just wanna do something new, do something new. Peace out, sayonara, adios. Bon voyage, cheerio, hasta la vista, toodaloo. I'll see you never. Peace out, sayonara, adios. Bon voyage, cheerio, hasta la vista, toodaloo. I'll see you never. There was a time when angel guides decided we'd be lovers, and now the day has come to search within and rediscover. We traded lessons for the sake of something like no other. We grow together and apart like fractal patterns. I don't wanna do this with you, yeah. I just wanna do what I do, yeah. Never meant to break your heart, yeah. I just wanna do something new, yeah. I don't wanna do this with you, yeah. I just wanna do what I do, yeah. Never meant to break your heart. I just wanna do something new, do something new. Peace out, sayonara, adios. Bon voyage, cheerio, hasta la vista, toodaloo. I'll see you never. Peace out, sayonara, adios. Bon voyage, cheerio, hasta la vista, toodaloo. I'll see you never.
Okay. Okay, we're done. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm about to like get all these kinks in my body out right now.
Oh,
Do you have any classes for, if you need any backup dancer?
I'll call you. Yeah.
right.
Let's go.
Nah, when you get into the old age and everything like that, when you need like those old nursing
Oh,
home
be
people,
quiet, man.
I'm your girl.
Oh my gosh, no.
What you want to do is you want to be
Dude, I
literally
can't
put
move
in
like
by
that.
a.
No, I cannot move like that. Dude.
Can't. Why you being a stretcher?
No, I'd be in a stretcher. Forget the stretcher.
We just gotta stretch first, do ups, and that's it. It's all a fear.
I'm watching the belly and I'm like, damn it.
Oh.
Just make me jealous. Damn it. Okay. But yeah, that was how many backup are those all your dancers or
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
they're fabulous.
Oh my god, they're amazing. They learned that entire show in two days, but they only did 4-hour rehearsals each day. So in 8 hours, they learned my entire show set.
Wow, that is just like so. They go touring with you everywhere now.
Yeah. Whenever they switch in and out. Kind of. If I need 2 dancers or 4 dancers, it kind of just depends. But yeah.
I could be a backup.
Yeah, let's go.
I could do backup, don't you think?
Why not?
You're being very now.
You know what it is though? I can't say no. I can't say yes because you always surprise me.
You never know. That's what I'm saying. You never know. She can do whatever she wants to do.
I'm not even gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say nothing.
You're like, I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yeah, I'm staying out of that one. I plead the fifth.
Well, I would just, I would love to do something like that. Not that I have the musical talent, but I would love to tour with somebody just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, like, I would love to live that world, being like an assistant or something and traveling with a pop star.
It's a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but when you love to do what you do,
Yeah.
it's always fun.
It depends if you don't get put on the bus.
Well, it depends on how much sleep you get. Because if you're on no sleep, not as fun.
Exactly. Depends on if you got the bus and you had the bunker. I call it the bunker.
The bunker.
Bunker, yeah.
Like this, and then up here like this, and then be like 3 different. Right here, there'd be different like bunk beds, like people sleeping.
Oh,
in
I
them,
ain't doing no bunk
like
beds.
that.
No,
And then you go way back down there where the star is, and he has his own little room.
No.
But he have all the roadies on top of little beds like this.
No.
Nuts.
Out there, it doesn't do bunk. No.
You should have seen the way we traveled in China. We were in a van.
Oh, wow. Big van, though, right?
Big enough to fit everybody who was needed.
Oh, my God. I mean, yeah, but it's the traveling, I guess. Yeah. Maybe I'll just stay home.
You know.
No. You'll have
Well,
a
you're
good
not
time.
making it that appetizing for me.
I'm
Right
just
now.
It is fun. It's fun. It's worth it. It's worth it. You don't even remember.
Then you're like throwing a wrench into it.
No,
you
for
know?
a pop star, it's fun. Maybe, we got different genres of music and stuff like that. So sometimes,
Well, what's the difference?
hip hop's a lot different.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Traveling with more people,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be more
Party.
Oh, congestion.
Yeah, with her, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have like the pop stars for the females and stuff like that. Me, it was a lot different because you had a bunch of acts.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying like 10 guys and one.
Yeah, basically that, and then there's a lot of
That actually
road.
might be fun for me.
Whoa.
The 10 guys in one vehicle? That's crazy.
No, it's crazy.
Sometimes they do that, man. And a lot of the roads in America are not good roads to be literally sitting in a bus for 8 hours on, but it is what it is.
Well, if I went on a tour, I would want to go first class on an airplane.
There you go.
As you deserve. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I do first class.
Absolutely.
I was
No.
playing the devil advocate lately.
Well, you can be okay, fine. So anyway, when you do tour though, do you do like from city to city? Like is it like back and forth kind of thing?
Back to back to back. Like
Really?
most of the time the flights are at 6 a.m. to the next city. If you're or you got to leave the airport, or your hotel at 4 a.m. So you land, you go straight to sound check, you eat, you do the show. Oh no, you do the meet and greet, and then you do the show, and then you sleep barely, and then by 4 a.m. you're off to the airport and land, repeat. And usually you land at maybe 6 a.m. and you go straight into interviews or radio or whatever you got to do, all the PR stuff, and then straight into sound check, meet and greet, show. So there's really no route. So I say I went to China, but did I? Because I had no time to even actually see anything outside of the bus, the plane, and the venue.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they do it, man. Because again, you're a product.
Yeah.
They look at you. You got to promote yourself. You got to be here. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. You have no time for sightseeing.
No free time.
So
No.
it's like going on a flight and getting to
Picked
another
up.
airport just to drop off.
No,
and
you
go-
get picked up. They take you to the place where the location is. They say you got to talk to this person. Here's the PRs. You got to go down right here. Go see the PR there. Okay, boom. You do there. Then you hit the radio. Then you go to your show. And then they go, okay, now what you guys got to do is go to rehearsal. Then
Yep.
you go to rehearsal, sound check. And then afterwards, you got to wait for the night. Night happens. Boom. You do your show. You go back to your hotel. You sleep for 2 or 3 hours. They call you back up and say you got to be on the plane.
And then most nights, there's also the club appearances. So you're actually from show, you're exhausted, and they're like, we got to go to the club. And now you're at the club and you're on the table and you're at the club, you know, trying to act like you're having a good time, which you are, but you're exhausted because you're
falling on your face. You're falling on you. Don't lie to them. Because I remember what's his name. He'd be sitting there and he had the bottles like this. It was like, yo, I'm looking right now. It's like,
no, you totally can do whatever you want, up to you. But I mean, it makes it a lot more difficult to keep going if you're getting lit every night. It's not easy to keep going.
What happened is because he didn't like to drink, so they always used to give him like a bottle, like somebody to do like a liquor thing. So he would literally sit here. So one day he's just exhausted, man. He did the show. We did the show. Oh, he's like this, and I'm like, yo, bro, they're looking right now because the camera, the guy's literally the camera dude sitting there like this, and half the camera on him right here, and he's not even paying attention because he's like half dead because he just did like, you know what I'm saying, the show's studio came out
everything.
And I had to whistle like, bro, what? He's the guy's dancing. Like this, and all of a sudden he looks at me, he goes,
yeah, you gotta smile for the camera, you gotta keep going.
I just can't, you know what's so cool though, talking with you, is that you're bringing back old memories of like that kind of time, you know, because everybody thinks being an artist is easy. No, when you're a professional recording artist, it's like a full-time job, and most of the time we don't even see the family. Most of the time. Because you got to keep that appearance on 24/7.
Yeah. And then for female artists as well, we also have hair and makeup call times as well. So we also, that takes 2 hours. And then in a girl group, it's like 2 hours each girl. And, you know, because I was always the youngest, I always had to go first. So I got the least sleep. So they'd be like, Jazzy, you're on the 3 a.m. hair and makeup call time.
You?
Yeah, every time.
Holy cow.
So I'm back from the club at 2, and then at 3, I go into hair and makeup for the next day.
Dude, I don't know how you did that, man, because they used to try to get us to do like the wardrobes, and I was just like, nah, man, we going to sleep, and we would just, when they would try to knock, we would just shut the lights off, and just everybody was just knocked out.
If you even mess up an hour of their time, the whole day's thrown off, and can't do that to people. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I'm not in the music industry. One, I can't sing to begin with, so that's a factor right there, you know. But 2, makeup, I think I would be done in like 20 minutes. I'm not like, I don't do that all.
I get it.
Huh?
I would sleep in the makeup chair like this. Let them do their thing.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway. Oh, okay. So you want to take a commercial break?
Yeah, give me. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with Jazzy Mejia.
We're going to be right back.
Put your hands up. Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard? Where we at? Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you, but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin, that's what they see. They don't understand the militant well it be. But the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out. They leave you locked doors, breaking your jaws over locked. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking prices. Putting that 2 there, be caught crashing in crisis. Now they hating how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book. Wanna get us shook, every time try to get it booked. Overshook, saying God is there but love is overlooked. They each other's ears. But we're more social distancing corona years. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said, March, let's go. I said, let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. We lying to the people.
Eres bella, tus ojitos me iluminan. Aunque no quiera, no quiera, me tiene loco en la cabeza. Guardo tus fotos, no las he borrado, y tus besitos no los he olvidado. Eres bella, I think about you all the time. But it's been 2 years now since I last saw you, y no sales de mí.
Now I got to let her know Daddy ain't never gonna leave. You know I want you, girl, for all eternity. Now I got that money, my money, my money, that's gonna give me black and over. Why you tryna be for young niggas inside control? Been outside that gypsy thing, guy, yeah. I said he's generated, but now he's charged up. I said you better get your flow, you better part up. He's shutting down everybody with a gun, he doesn't care, cause you know that energy's about to rise in the air. Going shake it for the money, shake it for the money, shake it for the money.
And we're back. Okay, so
Nice. Hey.
I know. So it's going to be a little one-on-one right now with me and you. But now I want to get, you know what? Because we were just talking about that. Because you were saying that you were newly married.
Yeah.
Right? So it's been how long now?
We got married a year and a half ago.
A year and a half. So you're still in that honeymoon stage, correct?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna last forever. We were together 8 years before we got married. Or sorry, 7 years. So, you know. So yeah, we've been together a long time.
Yeah, it's like those kind of relationships actually do last because it's like, yeah, you know what, we should just get married, you know, because it's like you've been together for so long. But how is it now different with you more like, you know, what you're doing in the industry and stuff? Is he more involved in it or is it like
he met me, well, not met me. We first started dating and talking while I was on tour. So we were kind of in a long distance in a sense because I was gone a lot. And, you know, we would do FaceTimes in the few hours that I had in between, like we were talking about that crazy schedule. And so now that we're together, I need him with me everywhere.
Yeah.
He's with me everywhere. And I'm so grateful to have him. He like keeps me very calm and centered and grounded and like everything's gonna be okay. And he's extremely supportive.
Right.
With it all, so.
No, that's the best because even like with me and Danny, you know, he had his career at the beginning, you know, because he was the rap artist, the DJ and stuff like that. And I was just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
We were totally separate. And then it was weird because then when we got together and he made the show and everything, and it kind of snowballed into what it is right now. We weren't expecting it to go, you know, plateau after plateau.
Yeah.
It did bring us closer though, you know, but sometimes like too close, you know.
That's how it is though, you know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like because they the good thing is that when we're with each other all the time, but at the same time, we're not always together. Mm-hmm. So when I'm not with him, he goes nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
That's how I am.
You know what I'm saying? Because he when we're not together, right?
I get it. I used to be so independent and now I'm so codependent. Like what happened?
He'll call me up and I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, I'm just calling to see how you're doing.
I love that.
You know what it is though? It's out for, you know, what I always tell her, man, I always look over is that she's my backbone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's weird. I be going places, right? And you know, when you're together with the person, I don't care what anybody says, you be like, oh, thank God I'm away, right? But you're away for about like what 5 hours, and all of a sudden
5 minutes
starts ringing and goes, man, I missed her. And everybody's like, yo, bro, what's wrong with you? You gonna go home tonight, man? Like, I know, but it's just a different type of thing, man.
Yeah, well, you know. I have that effect on men. What can I say?
It's not that, man. It's honest to God, you got the effect on me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, she's laughing now because she knows.
Stop.
But,
I love her.
I like what we were talking about, though. A lot of artists, because a lot of people watch this that are independent artists that want to get to the next level.
Mm.
And what I like that you were expressing too is that, hey, you know, it's cool, but it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I love hearing you basically talk about was an hour can change your whole day and the whole mood.
Yeah.
And people don't even realize that being an artist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very strict time schedule. And you're on everybody else's time.
Yeah, you don't, but you do always try to find time for yourselves, you know. I mean,
it does depend. They'll try to schedule that in. Like after 3 months, they're like, this week in 3 months, you're free.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And everybody gets mad at us. I don't know if you had that like with like family and like friends be like, bro, like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, you couldn't hit me up, or you could give me a text. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of that. A lot of the is this a one-sided friendship? I feel like we're always calling you, and I'm like, no, I love you. I can't. I physically, mentally cannot right now, but I love you.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times because this show is not our only gig. Okay, we have a normal job that we do 5 a.m.
Wow, yeah.
Every morning we get up. He gets up at 4:30. I get up at 5. Right, and we get home about what 5, 6 o'clock at night, depending.
I get home sometimes 8.
Yeah, you know, so we're working like 10, 12 hours a day. Then you get home and it's, you know, find something to eat and then catch up on the show. Because like when I get home tonight, I'm already working on next week's show. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes that week to get in touch with the artist, right? You get their bio, the pictures, the video, and everything. And you know, I'm working on that. And people don't realize that. And I'm like, you think that we have time and we just don't, you know? And then by Friday night, right, we get home from work and everybody's going out, like, what are you guys doing? This and that. We're sleeping.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. But I want to get back to something real quick.
Okay,
though.
I'm sorry.
I want to get back to the process of making that new album.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's get back to it. What do you want to know?
Yeah, what do you want to know, mister?
I want to know, my thing is I want to know like what I know, like when your brother called you said, right? It regenerated you basically, right? To get back into there.
Yeah.
So just get the process of when you basically felt comfortable that this album is actually gonna do something. Like a lot of artists is, right? We might pick something up and think something's good, like an idea.
Yeah.
But then we know when we're done with the album that the album is actually gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? It's just a feeling. So what I'm asking you right now, just to make it easy.
Yeah.
When did you feel, what was the song that made you feel like, all right, I'm ready to go?
The song?
Yes.
Oof, that's a hard one. That kind of how it worked was I had been writing on my own because I never stopped making music. Right. So I'll start there. So even when I was taking a break, you know, that's my therapy. So I had a lot of songs, personal songs that were really special to me. And when he wanted to make an album, I sent him all of my ideas that I had already had. And he brought them all to life. And then he had some ideas that he would send to me, and I would bring those ideas to life. And the album, which it's kind of crazy, but the album we didn't really talk on the phone one time. He lives in Vegas and I live in LA, and the entire album was done through text. Wow. The entire album for 1 year. It was back and forth in text, voice notes, text, voice notes, record like videos, video recording my Logic session, my Pro Tools session. How do you like this? Back and forth, back and forth. Mm-hmm. So it was done in such an interesting way. And then by the end of it, we had more songs than we wanted the album to have 12 songs. It ended up having 16, but we ended up recording 20 plus. And so we actually had to pick and choose
which ones,
at the end of it, which ones we wanted on the album, which ones we were going to save for another or just let go of. And so that's how we really were able to kind of decide on the album and fall in love with it, because we really took our time and it was very personal, as well as we had a lot of options to choose from at the end, because we were like, all right, let's just keep doing another one, like DJ Khaled.
You know why, man? Because she was thinking in her mind. She's just like, you know what? I'm here. I'm feeling in my comfort space.
I'm in the flow.
Let's get it. Yeah.
I'm in the flow.
She got it.
Yeah. So it wasn't one song. There were so many that I was so in love with. And it was hard for me to even part ways with a lot of the songs as well, which I ended up deciding to. But yeah, that's kind of how it came together. So I can't even tell you what one song. I can't. I'm sorry.
Well, my favorite is Pop Star.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Pop Star.
Yeah, Pop Star.
Love Pop Star. Well, I like all of them, but I really like Pop Star. I don't know what Pop Star. I don't know why.
You know what I do like, man? I got to be honest with you. I just like her style's authentic, and it sounds like the real like pop star singers of our time.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel cookie cutter. You know what I mean? So when I'm watching her and I'm seeing the moves that she's doing and the choreography, I'm like, yeah, that brings me back.
She should do like an instructional video for me for those moves.
I got you.
You got abs, so stop.
I do not like those. Okay.
You know what?
That's why.
Be quiet.
I love that. I love Pop Star so much, but what I love about the album is that different age groups and different people relate to different songs. Right. And so that's how I knew that it was a good album, because it wasn't just one song that everybody loved. Everybody I speak to, every fan that DMs me, everybody I run into who's heard the album, they all tell me something different. And I'm like, wow, that's so special to me that they all have a different song that they resonate with and that they're playing on repeat. And I'm like, what? That's all I could ever want, for an album to touch so many people in different ways.
Everything, the body, everything, the voice, the hair, everything. I just love her.
Okay. Thank you. I love you.
I'm having a little girl romance here, okay?
I'm not saying anything. I think that album's hot. I think honestly, she deserves everything she gets. Her roses, flowers, because she's been in the game for so long. And tulips. And daffodils.
Okay, just making sure we are there.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, you're welcome.
Wow, someone says that.
I come up with things all the time, and you know it.
My favorite flower is the jasmine flower. So,
jasmine. Yeah, you're very right. The jazz hands. Jazzy.
I like that.
Jazzy. That was actually from
Bring It On.
No,
Jazz Hands, no?
Jazz Hands from Will and Grace.
Oh.
Just Jack. The character Jack on Will and Grace used to be Just Jack, Jazz Hands.
Oh. Yeah. I remember it from the movie Bring It On. Do you remember Bring It On?
No. Two different generations, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm more like Gilligan's Island, and she's like Kim Impossible. Okay,
it's true.
Two different generations.
Listen, Kim Impossible is dope, and I watch Gilligan's Island on Nick at Night.
Both great shows, honestly.
Whatever. Okay.
I love listening to this. This is great. We got to do a part 2.
We got to Pop Star. No. Okay, so again, thank you, Jazzy Mejia, for coming to the show. I love it. I love it. And I actually do love the middle name, Serena. I love it.
Thank you.
I love that name.
Again, that's all my mom and my dad, I guess.
Serena.
I'm excited on that one.
And Jasmine Cruz sounds good too.
Thanks.
Just letting you know.
It's my new name.
I could be a Rivera, but I'm still a Duvelos. Anyway.
Oof, that was a burn.
Just letting you know. Okay, so anyway, thank you again for coming on the show. I'm glad.
Thank you. This was so fun.
Everybody Go check her out. It's Jazzy, Mejia. She's on Instagram. She's everywhere. Check out her song Pop Star, her new album Daydream, which came out in September of 2024. And we look forward to seeing you in more and more and more. Thank you so much, hon.
Thank you so much for being on.
Oh, you're welcome, hon.
Put the jazzy hands up.
Jazzy hands.
And everybody have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Gentlemen.